Did you know the stock market started with a risky idea hundreds of years ago? A system that could create great riches or big trouble. How did it all begin? Stay with us to find out this amazing story. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting history. Section 1. The Dutch East India Company. A revolutionary idea. In the early 1600s, a new idea changed the world of trade forever. The Dutch East India Company, or VOC as it was called in Dutch, was born. This wasn't just any trading company, it was the first of its kind to allow people to invest in it. The concept was revolutionary. Instead of one person or a small group taking all the risks for expensive and dangerous voyages, the company sold shares. These shares gave ordinary people a chance to invest in the company and share in the profits or the losses. It was a bold new way to raise money for trade, and it allowed the VOC to grow quickly. With so many people buying and selling these shares, there needed to be a system to keep things organized. That's when the world's first stock exchange was created in Amsterdam. This marketplace let investors trade shares openly, and it set the foundation for the modern stock market we know today. The Dutch East India Company became a global giant, leading the way in international trade and changing the world's economy forever. It was the beginning of a financial revolution. Section 2. The spread of stock trading across Europe. As the idea of joint stock companies grew, it didn't stay in the Netherlands for long. The concept spread to Britain and France, where it transformed the way business was done. People saw the success of the Dutch East India Company and wanted to replicate it. New companies emerged, offering shares to the public to fund large ventures, from trade to infrastructure projects. But with opportunity came risk. In the early 1700s, Britain experienced a major financial disaster known as the South Sea Bubble. The South Sea Company promised enormous profits from trade in South America. Excited investors poured money into it, driving share prices sky high. However, the company's claims were mostly exaggerated. When the truth came out, the bubble burst, leaving many investors bankrupt. This crisis taught a harsh lesson about speculation, buying shares based on hype rather than real value. Governments in Europe realized they needed rules to prevent such disasters. Early regulations were introduced to stabilize markets and protect investors. These measures laid the groundwork for the modern systems that keep stock trading fair and organized. The spread of stock trading across Europe brought both innovation and challenges, shaping the future of global finance. Section 3. Wall Street and the American Stock Market. In 1792, a group of 24 stockbrokers gathered under a buttonwood tree in New York City. There, they signed an agreement that marked the birth of the New York Stock Exchange, or NYSE. This simple agreement created a system for buying and selling stocks, laying the foundation for what would become the heart of American finance. Wall Street, where the New York Stock Exchange was based, quickly became a symbol of economic power. As the United States grew, Wall Street played a key role in funding new businesses, building railroads, and supporting industries that fueled the economy. It wasn't just a street, it was the driving force behind America's economic expansion. The 19th century brought rapid industrialization, and with it came a surge in stock market activity. Companies needed money to build factories, expand railways, and develop new technologies. Investors eagerly bought shares, hoping to profit from this boom. The stock market became a place where fortunes were made, and sometimes lost, on the promise of America's future. Wall Street transformed the U.S. economy, connecting businesses and investors in ways that shaped the nation's growth and established the stock market as a key player in global finance. Section 4. From ticker tapes to digital trading. In the early days of stock trading, information traveled slowly. Traders relied on ticker tapes, long strips of paper that printed stock prices, to make their decisions. This system, invented in the late 1800s, was revolutionary at the time, but it had its limits. As technology advanced, so did the speed and efficiency of stock trading. By the late 20th century, digital platforms replaced ticker tapes, allowing trades to happen instantly with just a click. The stock market's journey wasn't always smooth. The Great Depression of the 1930s was a devastating milestone. A stock market crash in 1929 led to massive economic hardships worldwide. Decades later, in 2008, another major crisis struck. The global financial crisis caused by risky investments and a housing market collapse. Both events were harsh reminders of how interconnected and fragile financial systems can be. Today, the stock market operates on a global scale. Technology has made 24/7 trading possible, connecting investors from all over the world. Markets in New York, London, Tokyo, and beyond work together in a non-stop cycle. The evolution from ticker tapes to digital platforms has transformed stock trading into a fast-paced global industry, reflecting just how far the market has come and how vital it has become to the world's economy. Conclusion: today, the stock market is more than just a place to buy and sell shares. It's a powerful force that connects economies across the globe. Stock markets in different countries are linked, meaning that what happens in one part of the world can impact markets everywhere. This interconnectedness helps drive global trade, finance, and innovation. For individuals, the stock market is also a key way to build personal wealth. Millions of people invest in stocks, hoping to grow their savings and secure a better financial future. At the same time, the stock market plays a crucial role in global financial stability, helping companies raise the money they need to expand and innovate. The history of the stock market is a true testament to human ambition and innovation. From its humble beginnings with the Dutch East India Company to today's fast-paced global system, the stock market has shaped economies and lives in ways we couldn't have imagined. So, what does its future hold? Only time will tell. Like, share, and subscribe to join us as we uncover more stories that shape our world.